In the sacred writings of all the major religions of the world, it is taught that we should love all people of the earth. Christianity teaches it this way, when Jesus said, "Love one another as I have loved you, and love your enemies. Do good to those who hate you. For I was in prison, and it was you who visited me." Hello, my name is Brother Mike Oberst. I'm a Franciscan friar and the Executive Director of the Cephas Prison Ministry program here in Western New York. Cephas began shortly after the uprising in 1971 at the maximum security prison, Attica. A call was put out in the community for volunteers to respond to that terrible loss of life, and people began to go in and visit with inmates. What developed out of those initial visits was meeting with groups of inmates where they talked about things going on in their life, things in the community, learning how to take responsibility for their lives and prepare for coming out. One of the men who was in those groups, Bill, 1977, he said, "You know, what we've talked about here is really good, but all I know are the streets. If I'm really going to change, can I come out and live with you?" And the volunteers, after talking about it, one of the families invited him to come home and live with him, to begin new ways of life. And that was our first man to come out and live in a residential program. The residential program is really focused on becoming a family for those coming home from prison, developing the relationships and the care that allows them to change their lives and begin new ways of living. It consists of everything from basic life skills, financial skills, shopping skills, learning how to cook, to communication and personal relationships. Men go to outpatient services where they receive anger management and substance abuse training.
My name is Dan. I've been a criminal most of my adult life. I've broken just about every law you can imagine. I was a member of a national motorcycle gang at one point in my life. I've done drugs. I've been a very violent person. Most of my life I've harmed a lot of people in a lot of different ways. I got introduced while I was in prison to a program called Cephas, where I'm at right now. And that played a major part in my life. Brother Mike come in on a regular basis. The other Cephas volunteers really reached out to me. You know, I knew that it was time in my life that I needed to do something to change. You know, I didn't know what to do, and I still don't always know what to do, but I know what not to do about today in my life. And that's what Cephas is teaching me, you know, how to be a better person. And I am a better person today. You know, today I tell people, you know, I'm not a criminal no more. I'm an ex-con, but I'm not a criminal no more. I don't think like a criminal, I don't feel like a criminal, and I don't act like a criminal. You know, I take part of the responsibility for that because I had to make a decision to do that. But I needed guidance and direction in my life. And I got that from Cephas. And a lot of people like me, okay, that went before me are going through it with me. And part of it is giving it to the people that's coming behind me. You know, and that's what this is about for me, you know. And I'm a better person today because of it. That's about all I got to say.
But it was such a mark of change that has happened in his life. The effect of having been cared for, visitors coming and meeting and visiting with him, and him coming to peace with his own life, and then learning how to care for others and to give that love that he received back to others. So why don't we get up and take a trip over to the Cephas residence where you can meet the men. We're on our way over to the Cephas residence. It's the home we have for men coming out of prison. Gives them an opportunity to begin new lives, learning how to deal with the experiences of living together in community, taking on responsibility, developing caring relationships, and communicating and dealing with conflict in productive ways. As they proceed through that, they get their substance abuse and anger management programs from other programs in the community. We provide life skills classes in personal finance, shopping, how to take the bus system, basic computer skills, just to prepare them for the things they need to be able to live in life today. Hi, we're just making a quick stop here to go visit Jerry Balone. Jerry was one of the men who recently completed our program and has just moved into his own home here.
Hey everybody, I hate to tell you, but you gotta take your shoes off. I hope you just don't mind. How you doing? Good to see us.
Go on.
This is my house, my kingdom, my everything. My first apartment, my first everything. I'm so proud of it. One of the best things that happened to me when I got out of prison. I probably would have my struggles. I never would have none of this, but I hooked up with the organization called Cephas. Cephas literally saved my life. They gave me an opportunity to go there to reintegrate into society because I didn't know how to do anything, absolutely nothing. They showed me, they told me don't worry about family, don't worry about friends, get used to being free. They took me to the Division of Social Services. They showed me how to shop, how to do this, how to do everything. I was totally naive. It's like I came out at 5 years old and they walked me up, and look what they've done to me in a few short months. So I owe everything to Cephas and the Friary and everybody associated with this program.
We're on getting camera.
Camera done broke, man.
Yeah, it done broke.
It did not break. No, it didn't break. It didn't break. No, you good.
My name is Daniel Rance, and I got a loving family that stuck by me for 37 years. And they still standing by me now. I didn't have to come through the program, but I thank God that I did come through the program because it wouldn't been no way in the world that my family could have ran me different places to my appointment, carried me different places, seeing that I got the right things done to get my pension started. And I'm grateful for Cephas. Cephas is a good program. There should be more programs like that out here. They should support them because a lot of times when guys come out, they don't have nowhere to go. And I'm thankful today that God blessed me with a loving family, that I had somewhere to go. But I chose to come here because I love Cephas. I was there when it started, and I'm coming through it now, going back out in society.
The Cephas Prison Ministry and Residential Program is a 501c3 not-for-profit corporation. We need your support, both as volunteers and financial contributors. Your help makes a tremendous difference in people's lives. On behalf of all the men and women in prison and all of our volunteers, we thank you for your generosity.